So one more thing we can do with rationals is find the y-intercept. Okay, and this is almost the easiest thing that there is to do. Okay, because you notice, or you should know from all of your algebra that you've done so far, that anytime we have a y-intercept, wherever it crosses the y-axis, the x value is always 0. Okay, so if we want to find the y-intercept of a rational function, we just plug in 0 for x everywhere you see an x value. So here we plug a 0 in, that's gone, here's a 0. So -8 divided by 1, we have a y-intercept at -8. Just like that. So it could be the point if you want to write it formally as the point 0, -8. That is actually the point where it crosses the y-axis. So that is technically the y-intercept. Moving on to G. We have a 0 here, we have a 0 there, we have a 0 on the bottom. So -14 divided by -2 is a y value of 7. So formally, this crosses the y-axis at the point 0, 7. It's that simple. Okay, moving on. Down here to the other f. We plug in 0 for x. That's gone, that's gone. 3 divided by -9 reduces to -1/3. So this one crosses your y-axis at the point 0, -1/3. And lastly, let's see, what color haven't I used yet? We'll just do red. We plug an x of 0 in here, we plug an x of 0 in there, we plug an x of 0 in here, and we get -9/5. Or if you don't like fractions, -9/5 reduces to -1.8. That's where this one will cross the y-axis. So anytime you want to find the y-intercept, you plug in 0 for every single x. And 0 times anything is 0. So it's basically just the numbers that don't have any x's in them. Okay. And if there's all x's everywhere and you plug in zeros and it doesn't have a y-intercept. Okay, that can happen where it won't ever cross the y-axis. So don't think that just because it doesn't have one that you're wrong. You are correct. Sometimes it doesn't have a y-intercept.